Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the stream. Today we have arrived at Albert Park for round two here in season 5 in DER Division 2. We got some drivers starting to switch onto the soft tires now. Approaching the end of qualifying, that track still looks pretty wet, so I think it's going to be a bit too early, but only time will tell. We're on board of the Expedito right now, who's currently in 12th place with about 2.5 minutes to go here in qualifying. Of course, it has been a rainy qualifying session. Different to what we saw yesterday in Division 1. Yesterday, it was only sun in the sky. Expedito approaching the line now. What's it going to be for the Williams driver? He goes up to P3. A mega improvement for the Dutch driver. And he sees himself on the second row of the grid. Doesn't look like anyone else is on a lap. Wazar is the first driver to actually head out on the soft compound tires. So let's stick with him. Let's see if he's sliding around at all. Yeah, and you can just see offline, there's just no grip whatsoever as he moves over to let the kick Sauber of Roberto through. King Papa has also head out onto the track on the softs, and so has Ramon Tabasco. So if you're not on the track by now, you're not going to have enough time to make it to start a flying lap. So there's a few people who aren't going to be able to make it, such as Naismith. I think that's an RB. So let's see. But Wazar is about to start his lap now. There's only about 30 seconds left. Yeah, and you can just see he can't even start his lap. He's just sliding like crazy out of the final corner. So Tonga's already invalid, so he's going to start this race in P12 at best. Let's see if Naismith can beat that. I don't think he's going to make it to the line, though. Let's see. Next up is a Haas. He is starting his lap. King Papa just... Oh, is he going to make it? 10 seconds. He's on the softs as well. I don't think he will. He's not. And there you go. King Papa, Ramon Tabasco, and Naismith are not going to get the opportunity to set a lap. That's Surivasta. He's up by about half a second. He's currently in 7th place, missed out on finishing the race last week due to disconnection, and he is going to put it on the second row of the grid here in qualifying in Australia. Behind him, oh, who's that? Expedito has crashed. He's in the wall in the 3rd sector. Ascar, is that Bartov? It was Big Turns. Big Turns go to P8. Minipix takes pole position. 126.0 for Minipix. Roberto improves by 1 position. He's up to P8. Behind him, it looks like Tonga. He's invalid. Red Bull, that must be Kev. Kev goes up to 2nd. Who's that? Parked on the main straight. Oh, it's Expedito in the pit lane. Kodoy. Oh, looks like he's down on his time. And he is. Behind him, we've got the Bartol his first race this season. He's got a fresh new car, and he puts it on the 2nd row in 4th place. Well done from him. And I think that is going to do it for qualifying here. So Minipix, on his DER debut, puts it on pole here on the rain-soaked Albert Park circuit. So there we have it then. His first race in DER. Minipix has gone pole. 1 minute 26.0 for the British driver. Behind him, we've got Kev the Slice in the Red Bull, and taking third place is Kodoy in the RB. Going down the rest of the order, we've got the Bartofor, Surivatsa, Expedito, King Papa, Roberto, Big Turns, Ramon Tabasco, Waza, Tonga, Naismith, and Shiv. We're just waiting for the drivers to configure their setups here, and then we can get going. Here in Australia, we will not be having a formation lap to minimize the chance of a lobby glitch. While we're waiting, I'm going to give everyone a standings update. After last race, Tonga, our race winner, takes the lead of the championship. In second place, we've got Kev the Slice, and in third, we've got King Papa. We've got 5 red lights on ahead of the drivers. It's lights out, and away we go. Minipix gets away very well indeed. Kev the Slices already has pressure behind him in the Bartofor. Into turn 1 we go, side by side. Bartofor and Kodoy. Kodoy keeps that place. Side by side, King Papa and Expedito, and King Papa keeps that place. Oh, looks like we had a collision at the first corner between Big Turns and Roberto. They're finding their way back onto the track now. Everyone is on the mediums apart from Roberto and Naismith, who have opted for the hard compound tire. Oh, Kev the Slice getting close to Minipix at the front. We've got Expedito side by side with Ramon Tabasco here. A little bit of pushing and shoving, but he's able to get that move done. So after one lap completed, your biggest gainer of the opening lap is Naismith, up 4 places. He's in 9th place. And your biggest faller is Roberto after that first corner collision with big turns. DRS is now enabled because we've completed one racing lap. So this is where Minipix is going to be left defenseless against the cars behind him. Kev the Slice uses the DRS to his advantage, and he's able to get that move done. Kev the Slice is your new race leader. Oh, going wide there was the Bartol for us. Surivatsa going to get by him here. Still side by side into the final corner, and the Bartofor tucks behind the Williams. Surivatsa pouncing on the Bartofor's mistakes and gaining a place in the process. Minipix using the DRS. He's going to get back past Kev the Slice here. Side by side into turn 1. Kev the Slice backs out. Oh, but Minipix goes a bit deep there and rolls over the grass. Is Kodoy going to get him as well? Yes, he is. Is Kodoy going to make it 2-1 here? Using the DRS into turn 3. Round the outside he goes. Tries to go around Kev. Oh, 3 wide into turn 4. They're still side by side. Minipix goes off the track, and Kodoy has to settle for 2nd place. A little bit of chaos here between the top 3, but they're able to keep it on the road. Kodoy looking to take the lead of the race for the first time here today. He's going to go around the outside, just like Piastri and the real life GP. And Kodoy has gotten the move done. Kev the Slice in the slipstream is still side by side with the RB driver into the, I don't know what corner number this is. And Kev the Slice backs out. Minipix does a good job with a switchback there. And he is now up in the 2nd place. Kodoy with a big snap of oversteer. Minipix, despite the DRS, isn't having the easiest time getting past Kodoy out there on the brakes. He ends up getting that move done. And he is going to get the DRS down this straight as well. It's very close. Kodoy side by side with Kev. Kev's going around the outside, and he gets that move done. Solid, solid job from the Red Bull. And a bit like last week at Saudi Arabia, we've got a big DRS train going, everyone within close proximity of one another, and it is truly great to see. If you missed that race last week, I would highly recommend going back and watching that. It was an absolute thriller, and you will not be disappointed. King Papa! Oh my goodness! Style points for the 360. I'm not sure if there was contact there or if he just turned a bit too much with the DRS open, but my, oh my, what a save from the Ferrari driver. That could have ended up in the wall. So this appears to be a very DRS-heavy track, especially down the back straight. Whoever has a DRS is likely to get the position. Minipix using that knowledge to his advantage here. He backs out into turn 1. He's going to try to use the rear wing here into turn 3, but he just didn't have the exit out of the 2nd corner there to be able to make that move. So Naismith is actually. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Roberto. Roberto has gained a couple positions since the start. Shiv has actually gained some positions as well. As we switch to the tire screen, Tonga and Big Turns have made a pit stop. They are both on fresh hards. They've got a long way to go, but it is possible for them to make it to the end. We're riding on board with Kodoy now, who's all over the gearbox of Kev the Slice here, not really gaining much despite having DRS. And Minipix with a healthy gap out there in first place is able to keep Kev the Slice behind him. Doesn't really have to do much defending. So we're on lap 6 now. Things seem to have calmed down. Minipix settling in at the front of the field with Kev the Slice and Kodoy in P2 and 3 right where they started. Kev the Slice in the DRS goes around the outside, very, very brave on the brakes, and he's able to get that move done. Last of the late breakers. Kev the Slice back up into the lead. And look at that. Look how close it is between the top 6 here. Oh, and Kev the Slice is going slowly out of the final corner. Did he make a mistake? He's lost loads of positions now. Kev has gone from first place all the way down to P5, and that is not what you want to do when you're in a tight gap like this. Kodoy is going to get the DRS here into, I believe, is turn 14. Oh! He makes contact with the rear of Minipix down the straight, and that allows Minipix to keep Kodoy at bay. But this is an extremely DRS-heavy track if you haven't seen already. It has 4 DRS activation zones, unlike any other track on the calendar. So if you have DRS, then the car without it is at a huge disadvantage. Srivatsa gaining in the slipstream now, looking to go around the outside. He did not risk that send. There wasn't much room. What's happened now? We've got a crash. Do we have a crash? Nobody has retired, but for some reason we have a safety car. So that is very, very odd. I'm not sure what happened there, if there was a glitch or if someone's driving habits triggered that, but they still appear to be racing at full speed here, so it is a safety car. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Let's see if anyone dives into the pits here. Roberto gets track limit penalty under the safety car. Incredible. So it looks like everyone is diving into the pits now, which is probably the smarter choice of the two. especially if you start on the mediums, because you can easily take hard tires to the end from here. And out of the pit lane, Kodoy has overtaken Minipix. Maybe a slow stop there for the Mercedes crew, and it has allowed Kodoy to leapfrog Minipix here in the pit lane. Okay, so turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, but this is the old layout. So that's now turn 9 and 10. Okay. So that corner at the end of the DRS is turn 11. There's 14 in total. Good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So the safety car will be in this lap. Everyone sporting a fresh set of tires, and we will be off on Kodoy's go. And he is off. Kodoy is flat out. Minipix did a good job sticking with him, but things are not the same for Surivatsa. He is almost a second down on these two. Minipix looking for a way around the outside, but there's no room for him there, and he's going to have to back out. Look at this, Minipix all over the gearbox of the RB of Kodoy. Of course, no DRS until one racing lap has been completed, so they will not be getting DRS on this lap. And Minipix just doesn't have the straight line speed without the DRS to be able to make a lunge into any of these corners. Approaching turn 11 now, he's just a bit too far back. And it looks like we're going to pick up right where we left off here regarding this train from first down to sixth. Still no DRS just yet, but Minipix is getting very, very close indeed to the RB of Kodoy, and this is going to be his... Oh, he's not getting DRS, is he? No, he is not. So his next chance to get DRS will be his best opportunity thus far. Oh, we've got yellow flags. What's happened? Is it Expedito? I think it was. So here we go. The DRS has been enabled for Minipix, and he is gaining massively in the slipstream. Side by side into turn 9 with Minipix and Kodoy. What a move. I'm so shocked that that has become an overtaking area since the changes have been made to this track. Such a high-speed corner. Hats off to the drivers who were able to keep it clean through their countless times so far in this race. Oh, Kev going a bit wide there through the final corner, and it appears that the Bartofor has better straight line speed than the Red Bull driver of Kev. He was pulling away down that main straight, so Kev's going to need a good exit combined with the power of DRS to get by. Got another yellow flag. This time it appears to be Tonga, our current championship leader in the Alpine, not having his best race out there today. Currently sitting out of the points in 13th place and has a 3-second time penalty to his name. Kodoy using the inside line into turn 11. On the brakes, Waza has crashed, and that is another safety car. Kodoy got the move done just before it came out, so he is going to keep that position. I think it makes sense for everyone to stay out, but let's see what they choose here. Unless you're on the mediums, so for those three, it probably makes sense to switch on to a fresh set of hards so that they can make it to the end. Shiv is coming in. So is Naismith, so is Big Turns, so is Roberto. He's on 12-lap old hards, so that makes sense. And so is Tonga. So, as we predicted, all the medium runners are swapping onto a fresh set of mediums, actually. So, yeah, that would be the smarter choice now that I think of it. Tonga has swapped onto his original set of hards. I mean, they are the same age as everyone else, but he is not going to be benefiting from the grip that you get on a fresh set. So this is definitely not Tonga's day. And the man who is second in the championship, Kev the Slice, is also not having his best day in P5. So now that we are under safety car, let's go back to the standings, because I didn't get to read them out completely. Of course, it's only been one race, but Tonga leads with 25 points. Kev is in second with 18, and King Papa is in third with 15 points. Moving down to the constructors, Alpine lead with 25 points. In second, we've got Red Bull with 22 points. And in third, we have Ferrari with 15 points. So if we take a look at the teams, I think RB is having the best day. Is that the only team in the top 10? RB and Haas. Everyone else is different. It looks like it. The teams that aren't in the top 10 are Kick and Alpine. Other than them, everyone occupies at least one spot in the top 10 here today. So, where does RB sit in the standings currently? They don't have any points so far, but they're going to get 25 from Kodoy, assuming he wins this race, and they're going to get 8 from Ramon Tabasco. So they can make up some serious ground here if they keep it up. We are at the halfway point now, actually, lap 15 of 29. Safety car should be in this lap, and then we can resume racing. So the safety car is in this lap, and we are getting ready to resume here. And Kodoy is off. And once again, Minipix does a great job staying with him here. Less than 2/10 between the RB and the Mercedes. Contact. Minipix outbrakes himself just a little bit there. Thankfully, Kodoy did not get affected by that. Oh, and he's going around the outside into turn 3. Kodoy does a great job defending his position. But already the elbows are out here. We haven't even completed a sector just yet. Got some midfield action here between King Papa, Naismith, Shiv, big turns. Naismith looking racy here. Does he send it into turn 3? Gives King Papa a test in the braking zone, but King Papa rose to the challenge and keeps his 6th place. Moving back to the front here, Minipix is going to get the DRS, and that should allow him to breeze past the RB. Yes, it does. So Minipix, with plenty of room to spare, has taken first place. Oh, 3 wide! Oh, big crash there. Srivatsa had moved over to overtake Kodoy. Kev the Slice was looking to overtake Srivatsa. And that's an unfortunate incident for the Williams of Srivatsa, who gets tagged by Kev and now finds himself down in 11th, probably with damage as well. You have the Slice going around the outside of Kodoy there, and second place is his. Look at the RBs now, third and fourth, getting very, very close into turn 11, and on the brakes. In his first race with his new team, Ramon Tabasco finds himself into the podium places. Kev the Slice goes wide into the penultimate corner of turn 13. That's going to allow Ramon Tabasco to get nice and close here. Approaching the main straight, he's got DRS. So does his teammate Kodoy. Is Kev going to lose 2 positions here? Is he going to lose 3? 3 wide into turn 1. And Naismith has made 2 overtakes into turn 1. Naismith up into 3rd place. Kev the Slice down to P5 just like that with pressure behind him as well. King Papa looking to go round the outside. Here we go into turn 4 now, still side by side. Great racecraft between these two, and King Papa has to back off, but he does a beautiful switchback, and they're still battling for 5th place here. Is Kodoy going to get past Naismith here for the final podium place, side by side through turn 9? And Naismith goes a bit wide, defending that position. Kev the Slice sneaks through. Big turns and King Papa side by side. King Papa late on the brakes, defending his position, and big turns. Uses a big brain move to get the better exit and takes P6. Look how close. Oh, is it going to be round the outside for Shiv at the final corner? What a move from the Aston Martin. He's up in the P7. Incredible stuff here on lap 20. We have a 2-3 now for the RB team, excuse me. So this is a fantastic result for them if they can pull it off. Their first race as teammates, Ramon Tabasco being announced the second RB driver just a few days ago with the departure of Blue Dark. Oh, Kev goes a bit wide there. Oh, spin! Ramon Tabasco. It was going so well for him. He's lost the rear at the penultimate corner. Not sure if it was due to contact with his teammate or not, but that will see Ramon Tabasco fall all the way down to 10th place, and Naismith picking up the scraps is up into 2nd. What a job. Once again, a recovery drive from Naismith. He started 13th today. Last week, he had a spin at the first corner of the race. He was tapped in the back by Sway. 2 recovery drives so far, and if he can pull this one off It'll be 2 for 2 for the McLaren driver. He appears to be sliding around a bit, so he's got to make sure that he keeps his car under control here. Godoy with DRS. Is he going to get past? Yes, he is. Godoy retakes second place in the race. Yeah, and you can just look at the timing screens there. Kev the Slice into turn 11, side by side with Naismith. Great racecraft from these two. As I was saying, Naismith up 10 positions, Shiv up 8 positions. There are some drivers in this race who have made some big moves here. And Tonga picking up another penalty. Sure that this is a race he would want to forget. Big turns gaining on Kev. He's got loads of speed in a straight line. He's going to easily take that place. Big turns up 5 places here today. He's up in the 4th. And Shiv makes up another place. He's up 8 places. Down the inside on King Papa into turn 11. Lovely stuff from the Aston Martin. I'm not sure what's happened, but Minipix has pulled out a 6-second gap at the front, so he looks pretty comfortable out there, and I think the only thing that would put him at risk is a safety car. Naismith with the DRS. Is he going to go for it into turn 9? Not just yet, but he's got another helping of the rear wing approaching turn 11 now. Side by side, Naismith and Godoy. Naismith has the inside line. Does a good job keeping himself under control on the brakes. And that is a well-executed move for the McLaren driver, who now finds himself up in the 2nd place. Why can't we get that camera angle all race? That was perfect. Oh, 3 wide into turn 9 here. Godoy's going to slip back a bit. And Big Turns with the DRS has gained 2 places. Big Turns using his mega straight line speed to his advantage here. And he is now up into 2nd place. What a job from the Haas driver here today. Oh, contact. Kev the Slice hits DRL Naismith in the rear. I think Kev outbraked himself a bit. Naismith picks up a penalty. But Kev has lost some time due to that contact. And look at the pressure behind him as well. Shiv all over the back of him, and he's going to use his DRS. And Naismith is retired in the pit lane. Shiv takes that position into turn 1. Oh, King Papa side by side with Kev the Slice into turn 3 here. King Papa, a job well done from the Ferrari, making up another place. So Big Turns has actually been overtaken by Kodoy, but he's looking to retake second place here. That's going to be a fairly easy position gain for the Haas driver. The car looks to be sliding around quite a bit, though. I'm not sure if he's having his best experience driving that. So Big Turns appears to have let Kodoy through. And King Papa is going to get past Shiv into turn 1. Look how much time Kev has lost. Does he have damage? Yes, he does. He's missing both end plates. So that must be a huge time loss for Kev in the Red Bull. Shiv and King Papa making contact here. King Papa had a good second half to this race. If you remember, he was down in 7th just a few laps ago, but he's done a good job bringing it back up to 4th. And look at Tonga as well. Tonga has been putting in some sneaky lap times, and he's now up in the 7th with a chance to get up into 6th here if he can overtake Kev, his championship rival, into turn 9. Kev is not giving that place up easily. Is Tonga going to go for the send into turn 11? He has a look, and he forces Kev the Slice to make a mistake as well. Veteran decisions from Tonga, and a job well done in my book. He's now in 6th place. Let's take a look at the penalty that he has. He's got 6 seconds, so he has some work to do, but he's already gained a second on Kev, so it is definitely possible here. Lap 27 of 29. We've got roughly 2.5 laps to go here. Minipix has absolutely dominated the second stint. He's now got a 9-second gap behind him. But we've still got a battle for P2 between Big Turns and Kodoy. We still have a battle for P4 between Shiv and King Papa. And King Papa has actually just picked up a penalty. So that should grant an easy position for Shiv in the Aston Martin. We actually have a battle for 10th as well between Bartofor and Srivatsa. Lots of action happening at all ends of the track. It must be said, Bartofor down in 11th does not look like the dominant self that he has been over the past couple seasons here in DER. Sitting in 11th place in his first race of Season 5. Whoa, massive slide for Ramon Tabasco. Of course, he does have that 3-second time penalty. So Kev will probably overtake him, as well as Roberto, who also has a 3-second time penalty. But things are going to get interesting with these penalties. Big Turns has lost some ground to Kodoy up ahead. He's gaining with the DRS and the slipstream, but I think Kodoy has the edge in the corners. Oh, Tonga with a late move down the inside, and he overtakes Shiv, but he's probably going to lose that anyway with the penalties that he has. We have now begun the final lap of this race. Big Turns is hunting down Kodoy for second place. Of course, Big Turns is a reserve, but he's doing a great job out there. He also had a great result yesterday, if you didn't catch the D1 Australia race, where I believe he brought home P3 in his Mercedes car. And this is going to be his best opportunity. He is draining absolutely everything. He's draining all that he's got. And this is an easy pass for the Haas driver, but he still has to defend from Kodoy here. Kodoy does a good job getting a good exit, and now he is burning all his battery, but he does not have DRS. Big Turns defends the inside. Kodoy with a late move on the brakes. They're still side by side. Who's going to take P2 here? And Kodoy has to back out right at the last second. He can still get it done, though. We've got a long run and up until the line. He has DRS as well, but he's not going to get a good enough exit. Minipix wins the D2 Australian GP. Big Turns comes home in second, and Kodoy comes home in third. Tonga, with an excellent recovery, comes home to take fourth on track, but will lose that due to penalties. And it wasn't Kev's day. Ended up finishing in 9th place. After that, it all started with that big mistake at the final corner, which he lost multiple positions at. Srivatsa is going to bring it home in the points positions, taking home a singular point for his Williams team. Bartolfo in his first race in Season 5, probably getting it back into the groove, has come home in 11th, and Expedito will finish the order here in 12th for Williams. Big Turns gets driver of the day. Very, very well deserved. I thought Naismith was also having an incredible race up until the incident, just a few laps from the finish. And here is Minipix taking victory in his first race in the Divine Eye Racing League. So Minipix has taken victory from pole position, taking home 25 points for himself. He is a reserve driver, so Mercedes will not be receiving those points. Going down the rest of the grid, we've got Big Turns, another reserve. So both reserves taking maximum points here today. Behind him, we've got Kodoy, Shiv, King Papa, Tonga, Roberto, Ramon Tabasco, Kev the Slice, Srivatsa, the Bartolfo, Expedito, Naismith, and Waza. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race as much as I did. D2 has been an absolute thriller so far this season, so if you didn't get a chance to watch the other races so far this season, you can watch it right here on the Divine Eye Racing YouTube channel. If you go under the live tab, you can see all previous broadcasts from our league. So this is Mookie, your Division 2 commentator and interim owner, signing off. Bye-bye.